Hello, and welcome to a brand new series of EVE Online and Scanjacks doing missions. We finished the 1 billion exploration challenge, and I needed something new to me, which I don't usually do. I'm normally an explorer, my main's an explorer. I don't shoot guns in this game. I never really have done. The only time I've really done them is for the start missions, and I really haven't learned any part of this game at all, really. All I know is how to do a fit and maybe do a PVE site, and I shoot at things and I see my shield go down and I run off. I orbit stuff, I shoot, and that's about it. I really don't have any idea what I'm doing. So the challenge is for me to start from the very first combat site in HiSec and see how far I can get in an alpha. But the rule is this is not an alpha challenge. This is if we can fund this character to a point whereby we can get it right to the end. I don't know what that end is. It could be Triglavian sites. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've heard something called a DED. Now, the other side of this challenge is, can I do this through the kindness of strangers, and can I do this without using ChatGPT or EVE University or anything? Just using the game and other people. If I just do a ChatGPT and say, tell me what I need for this and that and this, I think that takes away some of the element of the game. So what I'm going to try and do is start from the very beginning. I've got a Corvette here. I think it's a Reaper. Yeah, it's a Reaper. I've got nothing on it. I've done a bit of reading in preparation for this, to the point where I still know extremely little, and I really don't know where I'm going to take this. That's why we're a little bit improvised at the moment. So I'll go through what I have done. I might skip out here and there because obviously I'd be bringing up screens and I'd be, oh yeah, I forgot to show you this and this and that. So, okay, I've got this Reaper. And it says level 1. That effectively says on this screen, go to the agency, I look at combat anomalies and I see Angel Hideaway, level 1 Angel Cartel. Now, I know that they're the faction, the hostile faction that you go against in the starter missions, and you have to follow the story, and you go against a certain faction when you start. So I'm looking at Angel Cartel here and thinking, okay, right. And I'm looking at these 3 combat sites. And to get me started, I had to view which one was the easiest to start. And I think it's this Angel Hideaway. But all I know is this is level 1. I don't know if it's DED 1 out of 10. I've got no idea. So I'm going to try this. But what I had to do to use a Reaper, because I don't know if this is the right ship, without looking at EVE University or anything like that. So I've got no offense at the moment because I've taken the Gatling gun and the miner off. And I've just got this small afterburner. Okay, so is this a ship that can do level 1 sites? No idea. So what I've done so far is I've done a little bit of research. I've got the ship tree up. I went to the frigates and I thought, okay, well, I'll probably end up getting one of them. But what was interesting here is this little screen. So prefer projectile turrets, balance shield and armor with speed. So that says to me I need guns for Minmatar frigates. So I'm sure that's to do with the bonus, which we'll look at much later on. But projectile turrets, instant hitting weapon system requiring no capacity to fire. Well, that's good. Use ammunition dealing a broad selection of damage types. Well, okay, I know about EM. I know... what's the other one? I'll have to have a look. Explosive. I'll look at that in a minute. Armor. Defensive system that utilizes low fitting slots and does not regenerate on its own. Okay. Again, when I do a exploration, I make my ship as light and agile as possible. So armor in the low slots, no idea. Missiles. Guided weapon system with delayed impact and broad selection of damage types. Okay. Target painting. Oh, yeah, okay, well, I've heard about this. This makes your ship bigger, isn't it, when you're shooting at it? Disruption system increases enemy signature radius, yep, making them easier to hit. Shields, defensive system that utilizes medium level fitting slots, okay, and regenerates slowly on its own. Okay, so you can use them as well. I know about them. So that was something we could put on the medium slots to help with our defense against certain damage types as well, I believe. And stasis webifying, tackling system that reduces the speed of enemy ships. Well, I've had plenty of them used against me. So, I know what they are. But, so okay, so with that logic and being at level 1, I thought, okay, well, what I'll do then, the first thing I'll do is, let me just remember what I did. Yes, I went straight to look at projectile turrets in the regional market, and I didn't find anything. All I found was these skills, and I thought, well, okay, projectile unit turret. That's probably what you're going to need for a small ship like this. So I went to show info and brought up required 4, and I looked at the ship equipment, and I've basically gone for the lowest gun just to make sure that it fits and it works on this Reaper. So I've done that. And also I've looked at what I should shoot, and I don't know whether this is the right one again, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some carbonized lead S. So I assume the small is because of the small turret. So I'll buy that. I don't know what we'll get. Don't know, 5,000 maybe? Okay, so I'll equip those. I'll put them on. And I'll get a carbonized lead, and I'll load that. And don't forget, James, you have to put that on there. As you see, I've got rid of the Gatling autocannon. I assume that's nothing to do with this. But anyway, before I do this, I'll just check to see if it's still there. Yeah, nobody's touched it. So, oh, yeah, no, it's still there. So we'll give it a go. And with the limited skills I have, all I'm going to do is just try and orbit around them. And I know there's an optimal range to this, so I'll just show info there. So what we're looking at here, we're looking at, well, firstly, let's look at damage per second, 9.4. Well, that doesn't seem to be a lot. Alpha strike, total damage from all your weapons simultaneously. Okay. Potential damage up from your ship from the current fitting, 9.4 damage second. I don't think that's going to be anywhere near enough. I'll group these. Oh, that's what's happened. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so reload time, accuracy fall off. Don't know. Turret tracking, no idea. Use of projectile ammo, high power, charge size small, that's fine. Okay. Rate of fire, 2 seconds. That's quite quick. And our optimal range is very close. I mean, we have to get in quite close then to try and kill anything. Okay, right, that's fine. Tech level 1, meta level 0. So we are right at the bottom of the pile. As we thought we would be. So I'm going to try to make these videos much shorter than my old ones, but what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk straight in, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a new player basically to PVE at this level, and we're trying to do everything. And also, I'm not coming to this completely as a beginner. Also, I know these will be waves. There'll be people coming in. There'll be, you shoot some down and then you go on to the next one. So I'll look at my combat as we go in. There could be a gate I need to use. I don't know. All right, there's someone in here already. So what we'll do then, he looks fun. So I'll warp out of here. Maybe I could probably get shot down or something. No, he's out. Okay. So I assume he's completed it, or he has. So what I'll do is I'll pause this video. I'll take this video, obviously take the bit out in the middle, and I'll wait to see if I can find another one. And I'll come back to you. Yeah, so it was a shame we had to leave that site, and we're still waiting for one of those to spawn. And again, that could be something I could be waiting for much longer than I think. But going back to what we were reading about shield and armor. I know this is my shield, I know this is my armor, I know this is my hull. So it said it advised that we could put shields in the mid slot. So let's have a look at shield booster. It's cheap. So if I view the market details, I think I can put it on there. There's loads of power grid, yeah, power grid, yeah, range fitness module. Okay, great. So it's only 38,500 disc. Whatever. And then if I go to my items and my fit, I'll stick a shield booster on. What does that do? That appears to have done absolutely nothing. 30 hit points per 2 seconds. Okay. So if I... So 30 hit points per 2 seconds. Okay. Shield hit points and shield recharge time. Now when I turn that off, nothing really changes. So let's look at the info again. Got a shield bonus of 29.9. Attribute value is okay. So the base value is 26. And now it's 29. The shield bonus. Expends energy to provide a quick boost in shield strength. So I presume that when I turn that on, I'll get 30 hit points per 2 seconds. Fair enough. Okay, so let's stop there. I'm just going to look a bit more into the armor and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm now looking at the low slot and I'm seeing some small armor repairers. I can see some comment here. I'd probably solve some for that price. That'd be quite fun. But we'll buy that. Yeah, and we'll put that on our ship. Okay, what's that do? So 69 hit points repaired after 4.5 seconds. So again, this is quite restorative. Restorative. Sorry. So yes, hopefully we can use this to keep ourselves in the fight. Potentially, I don't know. I mean, these are really cheap units. I mean, I've still got still all right for money. You know, if this goes down, I'm not really can complain after 94,000 ISK. So I'm not worry about that. I don't know what I'm going to do in this low slot. I don't know if there's anything else I can do here. Set filter for slot. Okay. Oh, let's try and use this. Oh no, modules. Reinforced bulkheads. Increases structural hit points while reducing agility and cargo capacity. Well, I don't need any cargo capacity. Agility, Structural hit points by how much? 15%. Okay. Well, should we put one of those on if they're cheap enough? Okay. Right, we'll stick it on. Back again. I didn't see the warnings that came up. So we have 2 warnings. We have ship is fit with both armor and shield modules. Well, it told me to balance them. So, fair enough. Armor fields fit to a shield ship. So this is more of a shield ship. Okay. So if we go to where it says ship is fit with both armor and shield, it's usually optimal to focus on one type of defense, such as armor or shields. You can see what kind of defenses are most commonly used for your ship in the traits tab of your ship's info window. Okay, I can do that. So we've got a little Reaper. Okay, so we've got a 15% bonus to shield booster amount. Right, so then what do you put in the low slot if you don't put armor stuff in? Is it not right to put armor stuff in if you do that? I'm just trying to think of what else you would put into the low slot. Okay, so I've seen this before on other ships, but I think this might be what we want. Damage control utilizes a combination of contaminant field emitters and redundancy systems to mitigate the impact of critical system damage. Well, that's good for us. Grants a bonus for the resistance to shield armor and hull. Love it. Only one damage control, that makes sense. Okay, so if we view the market details there. Oh, look, they're nice and cheap. Station 7,000. Like this. Like that. Okay. Damage control. Alright, okay. So, this is what I'll go for. What happened when I put that on? Anything in particular? I think I've got some bonuses to my EM damage. Electromagnetic, thermal, kinetic, and explosive. Okay. Did I get a bonus when I did that? Yes, I did. Okay, so I've got yeah, quite significant bonuses. Okay. Nothing, no change to that, but the shields certainly have opened up. Okay. No repair rate. Shield recharge. Shield boost rate 15. So yeah, when I changed this to active 15 hit points a second, so that's, yeah, 30 hit points per 2. Okay. So that's the recharge shield boost rate every time I do that. Okay, right. Okay, we got one. Might not get there in time. We'll have a give it a go.
Warp drive active.
Probably be joined by another ship. I don't know if that's a bad or good thing, but we'll find out. And also, I'm not sure if it changes for a 0.8. A 0.8. I don't think it means anything if we're in a lower type sec. But we'll try this again. Hopefully there's no one in there. You never know. Probably is. These things look like they get these things are popular. No, okay, so we've got 2 Gisty rogues. Alright. Okay. Well, we need to get in close. Can't orbit him. Okay, good, lovely, good start. Keep it range. Orbit 1,000. Let's pile in. Alright, they've locked me too. Okay, right. What about the other one? And I guess I start shooting. Yeah, okay. Cool. Shooting about now. Okay. So I'm giving them explosive damage. And they're giving me explosive damage back. Bang, bang. Okay, great. They're going down. Not really giving me too much of an issue. So I'm orbiting this guy because... Oh, shouldn't have done that. My orbital range is 1,472, and that's the first one down. So now we'll attack this one. We'll orbit him at 1,000. We're a bit far away at the moment. So the shield is the... Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, right, okay. Why isn't he getting shot down? Okay, nice, it's fine. So I'm giving as much as he's getting. He seems to be weak. It's explosive, isn't it? Right, he's down. Oh, I've got 2 more coming. Okay. Well, they're quite close already, so we'll orbit him 1,000. Start shooting him. I'm using my afterburner here. Is it afterburner? Yeah. To increase my tracking difficulty for him. It seems to be paying off. I'm taking one at a time again. Not sure if I should be doing that or splitting my guns. Ghost pacifier. I've got a pacifier near me. Okay. Oh no, it's right. Q. That's there. I suppose it's fun this view, but I suppose it becomes a bit just looking at icons in space really, just to stay tactical. So he looks like he's going to go. Yep, okay, great. And then I'll go after the other one. I'll stay within orbit of A kilometre. We'll start shooting. Shooting might help. Yeah, forgiving him because we get the shield is beginning to creep up. Just checking my capacitor. Not too bad, so I'll turn that off. That was chewing up some. Okay, we'll try that again. Steering all the way down. We'll wait till this guy. I think we've got him. I don't think he's got enough to take me out. So, yeah. This does appear to be rather successful. I don't know whether these angel guys like this particular. That's explosive damage, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Okay, we've got 2 rogues to go. That's another wave. Again, angel cartel frigates. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get right in there. I'll lock him to. Yeah, he's locked. He's locked. Velocity is quite fast, but I can get in there with my afterburner. I'll start shooting this guy. Okay, good start. 58% shield remaining, 23% shield remaining. Okay, he is healing. I presume he's got something like this on his plane. This shield booster as well. I don't know how many waves there are. This is the 3rd wave now. Oh, he's just got into. Oh, all right. So when it's shield, you have to get rid of that before you get rid of the hull. Okay. Oh, boy, he's doing that quite well, isn't he? Let's do that ourselves. Okay, a little bit to go. Fantastic. He's down. Okay, so the rewards aren't fabulous, are they? Wow, this takes a bit of time. Okay, so we'll burn into him and we'll start shooting this guy. Okay. Oh, we missed. Oh, he missed me. Haha. I think. He's not causing it. These things aren't causing me too much. This is a level 1. And it appears he's down. Right, okay. Oh, God, right. Blimey, 2 more. Oh, 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 that was a missile, I believe. Ooh, which one should I do first? This guy? Okay, oh, now. What are these? Again, frigates. But these are a little bit more difficult. Oh, shield. Capacitor's holding quite nicely. He's a bit harder. Okay. Reloading my guns, maybe. There'll be a point where I might need to reload my guns. Trying to cut through his shield. Wow, this is getting a little bit more difficult. I don't know where I should be going for the other guy. Okay, I'm into his... was it his shield? Into his armour, I think. Getting slightly beaten up. Okay. Alright, okay, right, okay, nearly there. Into his hull. Yep. Come on. Some big hits now, come on, let's go. Let's watch this ambusher guy. Let's concentrate on him. Until we beat him up. Perfect. Let's now go for him. The Gisty Raider. Start shooting him. Oh, he doesn't look so powerful. Back to full strength. Oh no, he's just as hard. Okay. Getting around to a shield. Getting around to a shield. Oh, this is fun. Oh, no. We need to put that on a bit more, I think. It has to be plus safe. Got loads of cap. Hope no one flies in. Thought we might have to reload our guns at some point. Let's take a look in. Okay, there's a Dramamil. Oh, got onto his hull. Oh, I do like the new graphics. Look at that. They're great. Yeah, he's in trouble. We're not. Oh, trying a shield boost, but I don't think he's going to get much joy. So this is the 4th wave, I believe, now. There's me going past. Hello. Got a few wrecks to look at after this. Oh, we might have to salvage as well. That'd be a nice idea. I think it's possible in high 6 for someone to jump in and kill us. Okay, that's that done. Okay. So, first wave done. I believe. So we've got some wrecks we can have a look at. The anomaly has disappeared. Or the site has disappeared, so I presume that is it. Let's open some cargo, shall we? Anything good in here? I don't think I'm going to salvage the wreck. But I do like to loot, as you know. Okay, some rockets. Oh, we got micro warp drive. Ah, very nice. With limited skills. My skills, personally, are wonderful. Scraps again. And the skills of the ship itself. Alright, so successful start. That's the first site done. That is a hideaway done. I'll look to see what the next site is again. I'm doing this through either messages on YouTube or I'm doing this through EVE Online only. I'll go and dock quick. And then we'll see what the next site is. See you on the next video. Cheers. Hello, just a quick conclusion to that video. I hope you enjoyed it. So don't forget, my 2 rules are, I'm not allowed to use EVE University, ChatGPT or anything like that. I've got to rely on the kindness of strangers and anything that's in game. I do have another rule. The other rule is once I've completed something, I then have the knowledge available to me. So I can then go to something like EVE University. So prior to doing any of these anomalies, gates, missions, whatever you want to call them, I can't do anything. After I finish them, I'm allowed to research them as much as I like. So that's another thing I want to add on to the end. Hope you join me on the next one. That was very enjoyable and learning a bit more about the entire way to fit a ship. Again, I'm not going to be there. I'm relying on your comments to help me out. So, next one, I don't know what it is. I'm just going to look for another level 1, I think. If I can't, then I'll be stuck. But I'll try and find it. I'll see how I get on and see you on the next video. Thanks very much.